Welcome to day 22 of our CADvent calendar 2024. I'm Robin, Technical Director here at Man & Machine in the UK, and it's a pleasure to have you back with us once more. For those of you that missed yesterday, these last few videos are going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be sat inside of the product. What I want to tell you, especially today for those of you that have followed the Inventor side of this series, is what using 3D modeling and the likes of Inventor allows that you currently maybe struggle with or have to go through multiple different workflows or a disconnected workflow inside of the likes of 2D CAD or whatever it is that you're using at the moment. So the likes of Autodesk Inventor from a workflow perspective really opens up your ability to digital prototype and use that model for a lot more than creating a simple drawing. And I know that our focus for these sessions has generally been, let's show you how to sketch, let's show you how to part, and let's show you how to assemble before you make a drawing, which is great. And that is the core of what anyone needs to do. However, using Inventor, we get that 3D parametric model with intelligence. And we saw how easy it is to go back and update a parameter which changes the design or updates the size of the design. What we can do is leverage that tool set. And if you think about a disconnected workflow, someone does the design, they throw their idea over the wall, someone then needs to look at that design, okay, I need to see if that design works. So they have to do some engineering, maybe some simulation. Using Inventor, we can do all of that workflow in a connected and succinct way. We have tools directly in Inventor, which allow us to do FEA, finite element analysis. Sorry, my mind completely blank there. Finite element, I can't say it. Finite element analysis. There we go. Third time lucky. Which allows you to simulate your designs. That might be an individual part, or that might be an entire assembly. And we've got a number of different ways in which we can do that. But in a nutshell, if I wanted to, I could take a component like this lovely Logitech mouse, and I could simulate dropping that to see what would happen. How would it deform? How many times would this plastic get away with being dropped from that height at that force to be able to, or to stay in one piece? We've got tools like Nastran inside of Inventor that allow us to go to that level. Or even simple tools like the default FEA that allow us to create a component, place a weight on it, and see how the component will deform. Really simple tools that are easy and quick to use using the existing 3D model. They become instantly available and accessible as soon as you have that 3D model in hand. The other thing that you can do is look at visualizing. You've got something 3D, something real. You can use that to really bring the design to life. You can visualize it in tools like 3ds Max, where you can see what it will look like when it's lit in real-world lighting with real-world textures wrapped around it to get an appreciation of what it will look like in front of the customer. A lot of manufacturers out there are actually using that workflow to create imagery for their websites and for their product catalogs. Gone are the times and the need to physically make the thing, take it to the photo studio and take images of it. We can physically do that using that very same 3D model inside of Inventor. You can go a step further, maybe take that across into something like VRED, for example, or even real-time tools like Twinmotion to be able to, in real time, look around that design, that component, in real time with a game controller, with a virtual reality headset, and look at what that design is or how it reacts to light or whatever it might be in real life. And again, the fact that you've got a 3D model there enables and empowers you to follow these workflows, things that you just can't do with a flat drawing. Finally, the ability to better collaborate. Autodesk Inventor is supported by a powerful document control revision management tool called Autodesk Vault, which in turn has the ability to talk to a cloud-based project and product lifecycle management system, Fusion Manage. So whether you need to have control over the naming or numbering of your parts, finding data quickly, having full version and revision control, automate the update of your title blocks, automate the production of a DXF when you want to ping that over to your CMC machines or whatever it might be. Autodesk Vault works directly inside of Inventor to seamlessly allow you to collaborate across a team, across different teams within an organization, or using the likes of Fusion Manage, you've got the ability to ping that data outside of the organization so that external parties can also collaborate and get involved as well. Bill of material management and the ability to automate that inside of Vault and Fusion Manage really brings a huge benefit. Even the ability to directly link that with your purchasing systems or material management systems to be able to further automate your business. Again, these aren't things that you can't start looking at with a flat drawing or an AutoCAD drawing. It just makes it easier because everything is in one box and it works really well. And really, that's all I wanted to share with you in this short video, is just giving you an insight into what does this mean for me. If I start using Inventor, great, I have a 3D model, but what's the benefit? Why am I going to do that? And hopefully I've given you a little bit of an insight as to why that might be. One more thing before we leave. I did the same thing yesterday, so I'm going to do the same thing today. I'm going to ask a very, very simple question that's Christmas related and inspired by the color green, because I'm stood in front of a green screen. And the first person that sends a correct answer to our email address, enquiries@manandmachine.co.uk, will receive a free 1-year subscription to our e-learning platform, where you can learn the likes of Inventor, Revit, AutoCAD, Fusion, Vault, so on and so forth. The question, quite simply, is this. In the Christmas film Elf, what is Buddy's condiment of choice for spaghetti pasta? If you know the answer to that question, ping it to enquiries@manandmachine.co.uk, and the first correct answer will be given a free year pass to our e-learning platform. Thank you ever so much for joining us. That's the final video from me, so I will say a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous and productive New Year. You'll be with my colleague Nathan for the last 2 videos, who's going to talk to you about what we can do to help you in your next steps. I hope you've enjoyed the series. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Take care. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.